Hello, quilt artisans. My name is Shonda, and welcome to my channel Under the Needle. So I am here today with an unboxing. I just got my Open Gate quilt subscription box. So I'm going to give it an open and see what we have. So the way this subscription works is we get a small project and a large project each month. And then there's going to be some extras like pattern, notion, ruler, something like that. Usually if we get a ruler, it's because we need that ruler in order to complete the project, usually. So let's see what we got. That's what it looks like. I see some green. I see some nice bright green. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna, okay. Okay, so let me just look at this real quick so I don't mess anything up. Okay. Oh, this is, okay. All right. Well, I'm definitely doing this project. Okay, so, let me get this right. Okay, so our larger project is the checkers quilt. It finishes at 19.5 by 29.5. And it looks like this. So it's a wall hanging. So we have, let's see, let's open it up. If I can figure out how to, oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh, so we have like a whole, oh, look at this. We have a whole mini charm pack. This line is called Rendezvous by Three Sisters for Moda. I like Three Sisters. I believe they did Turtle something. I like that line that they did. But this is a little mini charm pack. It's very reminiscent of Kansas City Troubles. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that. Not exactly, but it's reminiscent of some of the Kansas City Troubles fabric lines. And then of course we have the rest of what we need, which is, let's see, so we have here, we have our mini charm pack, and then we have a 13-inch by width of fabric piece for sashing and binding. We have a 9 by width of fabric piece for the pieced border, and a 7-inch piece for the floral border. And then we just need 3/4 yards for the backing. Nice. Very nice. This goes together very well. You can see it's going to be minimal cutting. And because you have the mini charms, there's no cutting for that. So this is going to go together really quickly. Like super quickly. This is an easy make. This is very beginner friendly. Just want to show you guys it again. This is what it looks like. A bit of a glare because of my lights. This is cute. This is really cute. The quilting on here is great. I know y'all, I'm not even going to try to show you, but did Monique quilt this? If somebody quilted this by hand, that's impressive. That quilting is impressive. I'm not going to hold you. That quilting is really nice. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. Now this is the project that I'm planning to make. Oh, look. She always gives us everything. Who else gives you glue? So, I love me a good design board. Right now, my design board is one of Monique's boxes that I still use. It's just one of her boxes with a piece of cardboard in the bottom. I think I cut down the top and just took a microfiber cloth and put it in there and just stapled it on because the microfiber makes the fabric stick. Like, it doesn't go anywhere. I mean, of course, if you shake it vigorously, eventually it's going to come off. So I love me a good design board. But, you know, it's not exactly cute, right? It's not cute. I didn't make it cute. I just made it functional. But this one is actually going to be cute. So we got a foam board, we've got batting, binding, and fabric glue, and a pattern. So it's going to be 8 by 10. Excuse me. So we have an 8 by 10 piece of foam board, a 9 by 11 piece of batting, and a 2.5 inch by width of fabric strip for the binding, and we have the glue. You don't even have to source your own glue. You can basically just make the project. And I think that's one of the things that I love most about the subscription is that everything is included. Like she doesn't have to do that. She could just give you the batting, and she doesn't have to give you the glue. Like that's just an extra. That's just an extra thing that nobody else is doing. I don't know anybody else that's doing that. I don't know. I just really appreciate that. I just really, really appreciate that. I've got the glue that I need. I can just make this project. All you need is your sewing machine. You don't even need thread because you've got that. So yeah, love this. Of course, this is a no-sew project, which makes it super exciting because I've been doing a ton of sewing, like a ton of sewing. I've been sewing so much. It's ridiculous. I've been doing a lot of sewing. It's really just been, you know, I know Angela Walter says quilting is my therapy, but that is true. It is a form of therapy. It's a form of, it just allows my mind to rest. Because when I am sewing, I'm not thinking about life's problems. The only thing I'm thinking about is the rat's nest under under my project, or if my thread breaks, or if my needle breaks, or if I need to clean my machine, which I probably do, or am I sewing this straight? Like are my pieces lined up? Do I need to pin? Can I not pin? Like that's the stuff I'm thinking about. And it's just a relief to me to not worry, because I'm not worried about anything. When I'm sewing, I'm sewing. I'm not worried about life. I'm not worried about this stain here. Forgive me, guys. I don't even know what this is from. I don't know what this is from. But yeah, so this will have to go in the washer. Forgive my stainage. But yeah, this is a completely no-sew project. You lay the batting down, you center the foam board, you glue, and then you even glue the binding down. Like, this is great. This is great. This is great. I love me a no-sew project. Yeah, so I'm going to set this over here. I'm going to put this back, the first project back in its package. But that other project, the design board, I'm making that puppy today. I am making that puppy today. As soon as I'm done with this video. Because I've been sewing so much. Like I've got so many projects going on right now. I don't know, I've mentioned this before, that 2023 for me is passion projects only, but the rule is I have to finish them. I have to finish what I start. So that's the rule. I can start whatever I want, but I have to finish it. So that's what I've been doing. And so I can't really start anything else big, because I've already got a lot going on. A lot. But this no-sew project, I can definitely do this. I can't wait. I'm doing that. I'm excited about that. Okay, and so we also have, we have a tool, we have a ruler. This is a sewing machine seam guide. Now, y'all gonna love this, okay? If you don't already have one of these, you're gonna love it, because let me tell you what. I haven't opened this box. Sitting right here. Sitting right there on my sewing table. Now this is a smaller one, which is nice. You're going to love this. So basically what this is that this helps you set your 1/4 inch. And I know mine has so this one has, it says 3/4, 5/8, 1/2, 3/8, and 1/4. So you can use the 1/4 measurement, right? And then if you need scant, if you have the ability to move your needle, then you can use the 1/4, right? And then move your needle position over 1 or 2 and have your scant 1/4 inch, which is what I like to do. It's so cute. It's so small. I know you're not going to be able to see the measurements on there. It's just not going to focus and come in clear, I don't think. But yeah, this is a very useful tool. It's also useful for small measurements. I know like my sewing machine, the bed of my sewing machine has like a little ruler on it, but I never use that. I like having like a smaller ruler. So I can kind of see where things are. Like if I need to measure something quickly, just like a small measurement, I can kind of do that really quickly at my sewing machine. So this is going to be a useful tool. This is gonna go right in my drawer. Yeah, like this. And I feel like there's a reason for this. So this is probably a 45-degree angle is probably what this is. And I believe this, you can use this as a point turner if I'm not mistaken. So if you don't already have a point turner, which though, yeah, if you don't already have a point turner, I believe you can use this as a point turner if I'm not mistaken. So it's a multi-purpose tool. Okay, so now she says, well, I guess I should look. Cut right seam guide, dual uses, perfect for marking seams on your sewing machine and for mitered corners on your DIY design board. Before use, remove the paper backing. So we can use this when we make our design board. For the mitered corners. So I guess you could technically maybe use this when you miter the corners on your binding as well. Right? When you bind your quilts? Yeah. Set that right there. And we also have a pattern. Ooh, this looks interesting. This looks interesting. Okay. Can you see? It's called puzzle. You see how the blocks kind of interlock there? This reminds me of a quilt that I did of Gudrun's called Harmony. Not the whole thing, just this one part of it. Just this one, the way the strips overlap there. Let's see. This one might go on the short list. 20 fat quarters in binding. So the 20 fat quarters can do your whole quilt plus your binding. Man, I don't need another pattern to add to my short list, Monique. Don't need another one. It's the perfect size too. It's 48 by 60, nice lap. And the construction is easy too. Golly. And the cutting is easy. So now I got to figure out if I'm going to do this one or the Moroccan tiles one that's already on my list. Because I already had the Moroccan tiles was in, I think it was in last month's box. And so I done already did my fabric pull and got everything ready for that and for the cutting. And then we get this one. And so now I don't know which one I want to do. Stop it. Stop making this hard. Okay. Yeah, oh gosh, man. And I don't know which one I want to do. These are the problems that I like having, okay? So this is why I've been quilting so much and why I've been sewing so much, because these are the problems that I want to have. I want to have a problem. It's not my car is crashed and I got to find a new one. I want these kinds of problems. I want, which quilt pattern do I start first? Moroccan tiles or puzzle? That's what those are the problems I want. Okay, and then the add-on, $12 a month, you get more fat quarters and a fat quarter friendly product pattern. This pattern. So it turns out when I was seeing, because I know you heard I was saying I saw green. It wasn't the green. This was the green I was seeing. It's no green anyway. All right, so we have our pattern. This pattern is called Boardwalk. It's 60 by 84. It uses 36 fat quarters, and that does your blocks and your binding. You need 5 1/3 yards of backing. And this is what it looks like. That's a lot. Oh, I can tell you this one ain't on the short list. This is a retirement quilt for me. Let's see. It's not difficult. This is not difficult at all. It's really not. I take it back. That's not hard. It's 4 patches and half square triangles, guys. I thought it was more complicated, but it's not. It's literally 4 patches, half square triangles, and plain blocks. Plain squares. That's it. That's it. I mean, just looking at it, I thought, I'm like, whoo, it's going to be a lot. It's not. It's not at all. And you use strip piecing to make the 4 patches easier. So no, this is not difficult at all. It looked way more complex than I thought it was. The quilt looks way more complex than it is. I thought this was going to be a difficult construction, but no. No. Yeah. Strip piecing, 4 patches, plain squares. Yeah. Half square triangles. Easy. Okay, but we don't care about the fabric. Let's look at the fabric. I got stuff everywhere, guys. I got stuff everywhere. Oh, okay. What line is this? I don't have any. I don't have this. I don't have this. A lot of times I get fabric. Sometimes I get fabric I've already have or that I've seen. Where's the paper? Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can. Oh, it's cook. Is it cooking related? This looks like a recipe. It says like with clam sauce. This is my linguine recipe with clam sauce. Oh, you gotta love the typographic prints. Oh, this is so neat. I do like some typographic prints. I don't like them all though. Like some people, they just go over them. I'm a stripe girl. I like stripes a lot, and I like plaids and argyles and those houndstooth and those types of stuff. Pretty much anything paisley, I'm gonna be drawn to. I like typographic stuff, but it's not as much as like the paisley stuff. So there might be some typographic stuff that I'm like, but I really like this one. I like because it's not just random. It's I like the whole recipe theme. I wish I knew the name of the line. Here's another piece. I'm opening them up because I'm trying to see if I have any selvage on my cuts that will let me know. But I don't so far. If anybody knows what line this is, let me know because I think I might want more of this print. And then this is the same one, but this is in white. These are nice. These are really nice. And then this one here. If somebody knows the name of this line, I need y'all to let me know what this is. I like this. And this is why I like subscriptions, because I probably never would have bought this. Like if I had seen this online, I never would have purchased it because it's gray. Like it's gray. And normally I tend to buy the same stuff, right? I tend to buy a lot of the same things. It's usually, the jewel tones. I tend to be drawn to the jewel tones and then the kind of mauve kind of pinky, kind of mauve type stuff. And I never look at stuff like this. And so when I get it, I'd be so happy. So like some other collect, like stiletto, Basic Gray did a stiletto, which is basically, it's kind of blacks and grays and a little bit of cheddar in there. And I probably never would have bought that, but I think I got a honey bun in a subscription, and I ended up like really liking that fabric, but I never would have bought it. Same with this. I never would have bought this, but seeing it, I really, really like this. I mean, the jewel tones are easy. Like if you give me purple pink, give me those jewel tones, those bright colors that you see the stuff behind me, you see a bunch of color. Give me that. I'm gonna buy that all day. This I don't normally buy, so I really like it when I get it in a subscription because it's not the same on the screen. Like when you're looking at those jewel tone fabrics on your screen, they're gonna kind of pop because they're bright, but the gray's not so much. So I'm actually really happy. I'm gonna have to get some fabric because I probably don't have anything to go with this. This is just 4 fat quarters. So I'm gonna need to mix. So now I'm gonna have to like search my stash and see what this can combine with, right? Like what can I use this with? Because I don't know what I can use it with. So I'll have to see. Anyway, so I'm at 22 minutes. This is too long. Okay, so to recap, large project is checkers, 19.5 by 29.5, wall hanging, table topper size. We have pattern called puzzle, which I am now debating if I'm going to do this one instead of the Moroccan tiles quilt that was from last month. Our small project is a design board. We have the glue. I'm making this now. We have our Aurifil thread, as always, and it matches both of our projects. We have the little tool that I have, here we go, the little seam guide, which is also a 45-degree angle and a point turner, and you can use it to do mitered corners, which is why it has a 45-degree angle, and we can use this to make our design board. So I'm going to sit it over there with that. And then if you chose to get the add-on for the fat quarters, it's $12, and these are the 4 fat quarters that we received. Now there's some other stuff like if you want to get like the backing, and I think it's on here somewhere. Hold on, it's on the paper. I keep losing stuff, guys, but I think it's $10. I think like if you want to get the backing to the larger project, if you want that included, you can get that included. And I think it's like $10 if I'm not mistaken. I'm like 99.99% sure it's like $10. I don't know, but I don't remember if it's just the larger project or if it's both projects. But I found the paper. Yep, for your large project. $10 and you get the backing for your large project. So you can get that thrown in too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so that's it for me. I don't know why I've talked so much. I'm sorry. But that's it for me, and I will see you guys next video.